ladies and gentlemen, I bring you the Nissan Titan. Why? Because you specifically asked for it. You wanted it to be on our show so we could test it. Guess what? We've got it. Not only that, but this is the Pro 4X with a tow package.
Which means that today we are going to take it off-road, but that, my friends, is just a preview for
VI Gauntlet, baby.
But first, the Nissan Titan off-road. Coming up next on the Fast Lane Truck. Yeah, that's Nathan. He does it his way, and we get dirty. Now, you guys might be wondering, why aren't we taking this thing on any harder off-road trails? And the fact is, it's wintertime, and this is federal forest land, and a lot of it is closed. Switzerland Trail just closed. Our normal trail is, well, out of commission because of the flooding. So we're trying to find some new stuff, but no, that was funny, Nathan. Don't need to do it again, really. Thanks. Here we are in the Titan Pro 4X, which means that this is the most off-road worthy vehicle that we've taken on our new trail system, Nathan.
It's really not bothered by it.
No, because this is basically a dirt road with some mud and some snow on it. And we do have, of course, four-wheel drive. We do have a locking differential.
Yeah, rear diff.
And we also have special off-road shocks.
Ranchos.
Part of the off-road Pro 4X package and underbody cladding, so I feel really confident in this. You know, I'm not sure that it's any more capable or less capable than a Jeep, for instance, but I love the fact that it has all that, and you feel like, you know, it was designed and built to go off-road. Alright guys, let's face it, modern light-duty trucks have become ginormous, and this Titan isn't Titanic. It's actually a great size. It's like a giant, oh I don't know, Tonka toy. I love these fender bulges. I love these BF Goodrich tires. They just claw at the earth. The whole thing just works as a package, even though it's old and it's getting a little bit outdated. Do you know what this reminds me? This reminds me of one of those short course trucks. It's ready to go and jump a huge hill, and that's what you want in the look and feel of an off-road pickup.
Bottom line is that this is not only one of the more capable trucks off-road that I've driven, but the size is really good because this used to be a giant truck and now it's one of the smaller trucks in its class, which makes it really handy when you're going on off-road trails. Yeah, I mean, you get those big monster 1500s and they're wide and they're long, and this feels actually pretty compact. Yeah, if I can use that word for a Titan. Yeah, yes. Recently, if you saw our other channel, we had an Infiniti QX80 that had this same engine, but a completely different setup, which gave it more horsepower. In this case, 317 horsepower, but more importantly, 385 pound-feet of torque coming out of a 5.6-liter V8 hooked up to a 5-speed automatic transmission. Unfortunately, there's no manual transmission, and unfortunately, it's only 5 gears, but I can tell you this, it's smooth as hell and it has really good torque. Are you ready for me to fire this bad boy up? I hope so. Not too bad, not too bad. I know a lot of guys put like muffler packs on these things. That's why.
You know, Nathan, this thing is really loud in the front. Come on over with me, Kyle. Come on over. Whoa, there's a lot of engine induction noise coming out the front of this truck.
Truck, man.
It does feel a little bit dated. Okay, it feels a lot dated. I'm sorry. This feels like, you know, a time capsule in some ways.
Which it is, frankly.
Which it is. And obviously they're working on a new one that's going to have a diesel, and that's been announced. And
it's going to be all new.
yeah, we do want to, of course, mention that because we don't want to, beat a dog that's been around for a long time. That wouldn't be fair. But having said that, I use this word a lot, but it's true. It's very honest, right? There's not a lot of bells and whistles that you have as features, but there's not a lot of bells and whistles that make it hard to decipher and hard to use. Everything is pretty straightforward and easy.
The interior is very simple. They've only made small changes in the past nearly decade that this truck has been out, but what they've done is they simplified everything. So inside you have a lot of basic controls. You don't have too many small fiddly buttons. For me, that's great because I'm an idiot and I don't know how to hit small buttons, which some of you have pointed out. Unfortunately, the interior materials aren't great to feel. So other than the seats, everything else is kind of, well, grainy and hard plastic, but then again, it's easy to wash off. See, I knew you guys are going to get mad at me because you're already going, no, wash off. No, they're cheap. You're right, they're cheap. This is a very good platform for what it does, which is being a basic pickup truck and an off-roader. The cool thing is, when you look at what this Titan gives you, what it gives you is a smaller truck to use, one that can fit in your garage, and a vehicle that is fairly affordable. I mean, in its class, it's one of the cheaper ones.
Okay, I know Nathan likes this truck because it fits in his garage, but Nathan, there's a huge price to pay for that, and that is this. You got these silly clamshell doors. Of course, you can get it in the regular 4-door version, but these doors just don't work. Problem is, you have to open this door in order to open this door, and if you open this door first and the front passenger is belted in, you're going to choke him. So, yeah, it fits in the garage, but it doesn't work as a 4-passenger or 6-passenger or 8-passenger.
It's so hard to open the door. When I was your age, they had proper 4 doors, but now they only have the clamshell doors, and I can't stand it any longer, goddamn you.
The gas mileage, of course, is
Dismal. I'm getting 13.7 right now average.
yeah, so that's very old school too.
Yeah, but we're off-road and we've done some back highway driving and whatnot. So, I mean, it's not great, frankly. But you know what? 5-speed automatic transmission, big V8. What you're going to get is old school driving habits out of this truck. So, the new one, with the big diesel that's coming out, I'm sure that's going to be much more efficient.
Well, they have yet to announce that, so
oh well, yeah.
We don't know. And we're off-road, but on-road, it's not bad actually. It points where you point it, it goes where you point it, and the ride is respectable. It doesn't feel like you're piloting the Queen Mary, and it doesn't feel like you have no sense of what the wheels are doing. Check it out, man. You can see the articulation. It's a mountain goat. It does really well up these relatively steep little hills.
So here we are, very simple bed. And look at this, not very deep. I like that. Some of you won't because stuff will fly out. Oh, by the way, this is a soft open, so it doesn't slam down. But check this out. Taken right from Land Rover's book. Nice little step here. Huh? That's pretty nice. And one final little goodie. One of the first to do this, it has a neat little locking storage container in there. It's a place where we can put our cameraman's 6-pack.
Watch out, dog. Don't run the dog over, man.
Wait, he's just right there on the side.
Yeah, he's nice.
Hi, Poochie.
Hi, Poochie. But Kyle, you do have a complaint, don't you, sitting in the back? Why don't you pop out and tell him what your complaint is?
No,
We're not going to kill the dog, don't worry. He's not going to.
It's his fault if he gets in front of the Titan.
We're not going to kill a dog. Tell him what your complaint is.
On the back seats, it feels like you're bolt upright sitting back here.
That's right. This is not the 4-door. This is the reverse door opening smaller cab version, which means that there is very little room in the back, and the seats go right up against the bulkhead. So Kyle is currently sitting like he's in grade school.
There's nothing like having the right tool for the right job. Yeah, it's great, Nathan. I mean, you can really see the articulation, and Nathan's not afraid to take it off-road because it's clad under the body, it's got plenty of ground clearance, and it's just built for this kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun, and it sounds cool. It's just a lot of fun to take these off-road. So on the TFL scale of buy it, lease it, rent it, or forget it, we're not going to do any of that, Nathan, and tell them why.
Because we're going to do that during the Ike Gauntlet. We're going to combine a review with the actual drive.
With the test. And best of all, Nathan, we're going to do the Ike Gauntlet 2.0, which means we're going to increase the weight. No more Lincoln Continental, but now we're going to go a full hard-on.
Here, while we're at it,
Try that again.
we're doing a full hard-on in the Johnson Tunnel.
Make that hard, hardcore, hard, no hard anything. And best of all, we're going to do a new Ike Gauntlet 2.0. We're going to tow more weight, and we're going to mash it up with the brand new Silverado 6.2. So be sure to come back for that video, actually series of videos, because that's going to be way fun and way difficult.
Check it out on the Fast Lane Truck.
As always, this is Roman and
Nathan.
saying thanks for watching, and come back for Ike Gauntlet 2.0. Check this out, guys. There is an entire parking lot to park. Just an entire parking lot. We are just on the side of it, and guess where this guy parks the bus? The very loud diesel bus with the 14 kids that are all coming out, right next to us.